Life Academy. It's a calculation question. You have 40 seconds. Simplify 2 over 3. Simplify 2 over 3, all in brackets, raised to the power -2. Simplify 2 on 3, all into brackets, raised to the power -2.
Four over 9.
No.
-4 over 9.
Can we have a bonus? St. Anthony.
2 on number 1 out of 4, or 9 out of 4.
Just a minute. Your substantive question, St. Anthony. 40 seconds. Simplify 3 on 5, all raised to the power -3. 3 on 5, all raised to the power -3.
$125 out of 27.
125 on 27. I'll give it to you. Christ the King Methodist School. Christ the King Methodist School. Simplify 3 on 5 raised to the power -2. 3 on 5 raised to the power -2.
125 is to 9.
No, please. 3 on 5 raised to the power -2.
$25 on 9. 25 over 9.
25 over 9 is correct. Question 2 for 40 seconds. Calculation question to St. Anthony of Padua. St. Anthony, if 4 raised to the power 2x minus 7, if 4x raised to the power 2x minus 7 is equal to 2 raised to the power 3x minus 12, then x is equal to
X is equal to 2 out of 3.
no, please.
X is equal to 2.
X is equal to 2. X is equal to 2. Thank you. Christ the King Methodist. Your question for 40 seconds. If 5 raised to the power 3x minus 10 is equal to 5 raised to the power 2x minus 4. Then x is equal to
X is equal to 6.
x is equal to 6. Thank you. Fulfilled. Fulfilled. If 3 raised to the power 2x minus 16 is equal to 3 raised to the power 3x minus 24, then x is equal to
Negative 40.
no, please. Bonus Saint Anthony.
X is equal to negative 8.
No, please. Christ the King.
X is 8.
X is 8. X is 8. X is 8. Thank you. Question 3. This is not calculation, so it's 15 seconds. Determine whether the following is a chemical change or a physical change. Determine whether the following is chemical or physical change. If you answer incorrectly, it will not be passed on because it's just 2 options. But if the school doesn't answer, then it will be available as bonus. Are we ready? Are we ready? Fulfilled. Are you fulfilled? Okay, Saint Anthony, and then Christ the King. Are we all ready? Are we ready? Good. Christ the King Methodist. Expansion of metals. Expansion of metals.
Physical change.
Physical change. Physical change. Fulfilled life. Germination of seeds. Germination of seeds.
Physical change.
No, please. It's a chemical change. Saint Anthony. Ripening of fruits. Ripening of fruits.
Chemical change.
Chemical change. So the preamble for this question to all schools is to balance the chemical equation given. This is when you balance the chemical equation that is being read out to you. So you pay attention. Ready? Good. So this is to Fulfilled Life Academy. Iron combines with water and yields iron 3 oxide combined with hydrogen. Balance the equation. Bonus Saint Anthony.
4 Fe plus 3H2O, giving you 2Fe2O3.
Wrong. Can we get someone from the audience? So it's 3Fe plus 2H plus 4H2O Fe30 O4 plus 4H2. Okay. Saint Anthony of Padua, Catholic JHS. Please, are you ready? Magnesium combines with nitrogen to yield magnesium nitride. Balance the equation.
We have 3Mg plus 2N, giving you Mg3N2.
That is correct. I'll give it to you. Okay. Christ the King Methodist. Are you ready? Copper sulfate combines with zinc, yields zinc sulfate combined with copper. Copper sulfate combines with zinc and yields zinc sulfate combined with copper. Balance the equation.
CuSO4 plus Zn give you ZnSO4 plus Cu.
Correct for 3 points. Good. Excellent. Question 5. 15 seconds. Fulfilled Life Academy. This goes to you. What is a convection current? What is a convection current? Can we get a bonus? Can anyone take the bonus? So convection current is the process of heat transfer by movement of fluids. The less dense fluid moves from the heat source and is replaced by a denser fluid. Christ the King Methodist School. What causes ties to form? What causes ties to form? Christ the King. Tides. No one wants my bonus? Fulfilled life.
Wind.
No, please. Can we get someone from the audience? What causes tides to form? So tides are caused by gravitational interaction between the Earth and the Moon, so that it causes the ocean to bulge out in the direction of the Moon. Good. Saint Anthony, ever vibrant Saint Anthony. What causes the formation of land and sea breezes? What causes What causes the formation of the land and sea breezes?
Conversion.
No, please. Can we get bonus? Can we get someone taking the bonus? Christ the King.
Radiation.
No, please. Can we get someone from the audience? Land and sea breeze. No one? I should take it myself? Okay. Land and sea breeze develop because of differential heating and cooling of adjacent land and water surfaces. So question 6 comes with a preamble to all schools. Preamble to you all. So the following questions are statements. You are to state whether they are true or false. You are to state whether the questions are true or they are false. And these questions cannot be passed on as bonuses unless a school does not give an answer. So unless you decide to keep quiet, then the other schools can compete. Otherwise, it's just 2 options, of course. We cannot pass it on as bonus. Are you ready? Good. Christ the King Methodist. Christ the King Methodist. True or false? The smallest bone in the human body is found in the ear. True or false?
False.
It is true. Fulfilled Life Academy. The term vaccine comes from the Greek word for cow. True or false?
False.
False is a Latin word, not a Greek word. Saint Anthony. True or false? The largest blood vessel in the body is the superior vena cava. Is it true or is it false?
False.
It is false. It's the iota. It is the iota. It is false. Fulfilled. All motors run on direct current. Is it true or is it not true? All motors run on direct current. True or false?
True.
False, my dear. It is very false. Thank you very much. Saint Anthony of PADUA Catholic JHS. Saint Anthony. Magnets are used in dynamos. Is it true or is it false?
False.
I am so sorry. I am so sorry. It is true. Christ the King Methodist. The pressure in fluids decreases as you go down the fluid. Is it true or is it not true?
False.
It is false. It is false. It increases. So at the end of this contest, at the end of this question, we come to the end of round 1, and we want to see who is leading and who is slugging.
The vast distance between stars in space are measured in KNUST.
Light years.
That is correct for 4 points.
81a squared minus 4. Good Shepherd.
Open bracket 9a minus 2, close bracket, open bracket 9a plus 2.
That is correct.
And nutrients to and from my.
Well. At the end of round 1, something very interesting is happening. Very, very interesting. We have Fulfilled Life Academy having 3 points. Fulfilled are yet to be fulfilled. They have 3 points. We have Christ the King, Methodists, St. Anthony of Padua, all having 16 points. 16. Change. There is some players are being exchanged. There's a substitution going on. Emmanuel Buama is changing with Abba Ahensima. Can we give it up for Abba? Abba, you have tried. Emmanuel is replacing you. Abba, yeah, Abba, can we have you up? Thank you very much, Abba. Thank you very much, Abba. Thank you very much, Emmanuel Buama. You are welcome to the hot seat. It's getting hotter. It's getting better. A lot of fire. So we are about entering round 2. So this is when you realize that you can't afford to be complacent. And you can't afford to give up, because there is more to come. So will the last be first and the first be last? Or will the last be comfortable trailing behind? Time will tell. Before we start round 2, we want to thank our partners, DEX Technology, KNUST E-Learning Center, and of course, KNUST IDL. Round 2. And this round is the fastest finger. How fast are your fingers? And how smart are you to think in a very limited time? The rule for round 2. One question will be read out, and the contestants will compete to be the first to answer. Each question carries a score of 4 points. 4, not 3, 4 points. When a contestant is ready to respond, you should press the buzzer. That's the bell in front of you, before you attempt to answer. Answering before pressing the buzzer will disqualify the school from the question. After the buzzer is pressed, the contestant should wait for the name to be called, and you answer in 3 seconds. So you don't press the buzzer and then start thinking about it. No. You have the answer, you press the buzzer, you respond. After 3 seconds, if you've not answered, you'll be disqualified from that question. If a school gets the question wrong, the remaining 2 schools get to compete to answer. A wrong answer in this round attracts a penalty of 1 point. When you get it wrong, you will get 1 point deducted. So please, you want to be careful you are not running into negatives. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Okay, so before we start, we would want to be sure that our buzzers are okay. They are working perfectly. So when I mention your school, you press the buzzer, we all confirm that everything is intact. Are we clear? All right. So can we have Christ the King pressing your buzzer? Perfect. St. Anthony? Wonderful. Fulfilled life. Excellent. The action begins. Question 1. The reagent used to test for the presence of protein in food is what? St. Anthony.
Melon's reagents.
Melon's reagents. Melon's reagents. Excellent. Question 2. The product of 2x and 3 is 138. Find x. St. Anthony.
23.
23. 23. 23. Question 3. Which parts of the human body are responsible for controlling reflex actions? St. Anthony.
The spinal cord.
No. Christ the King.
The nerves.
No. Can we get it from the audience? Is the nerves and spinal cord. Which parts? Nerve and spinal cord. Nerve and spinal cord. We continue. In household electrical wiring, what color is used for light fulfilled?
Brown.
Brown. Brown. Brown is the brown color. The keyboard shortcut commands to move a file from one folder to another are St. Anthony.
Control plus C and control plus V, or control plus X plus control and control plus V.
I will give it to you. I will give it to you. I will give it to you. Next question. Next question. What does the computing acronym POS?
Power on self-test.
Power on self-test. Power on self-test. Power on self-test. There is power in the house. Next question. Next question. A weight of 120 kg is placed 5 meters from the fulcrum of a lever. Where should a weight of 50 kg be placed to balance the lever? St. Anthony.
12 meters.
12 meters. 12. 12 meters. Wow. Wow. Next question. It takes 15 men on average of 12 days to plow 3-acre farm. How many days will it take 10 men to plow a farm of the same size? St. Anthony.
60 days.
No, please. Christ the King.
8 days.
Pardon?
8 days.
No, please. Can we get someone from the audience? The audience, 18 days. All too soon. We've come to end of round 2.
The vast distance between stars in space are measured in KNUSD.
Light years.
That is correct for 4 points.
81a squared minus 4. Good Shepherd.
Open bracket 9a minus 2, close bracket, open bracket 9a plus 2.
That is correct.
And nutrients to and from my territory. I have OA's basic.
Cell membrane.
Cell membrane is correct for 3 points. Amphos.
80.
80 is correct for 1 point.
The ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. First, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what is being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest, and I'm like, wow, if at grade 5 and 6 a child is able to have all this at the back of their mind and be hands-on, then the future is bright.
Science sets has been the game changer for Solomon Bennett Memorial as a school.
At the end of round 2, I'm sure we are all so eager to find out what happened, whether Fulfilled Life have fulfilled their mission here, or St. Anthony will carry their drums back crying, or Christ the King would rule as the ruler of the world. Well, please let me have your attention. At the end of round 2, Fulfilled Life Academy had 4 points. Christ the King Methodist had -2. St. Anthony had 18 points. Combining round 1 and round 2. We have Christ the King appearing with 14 points. For Field Life, 7 points. St. Anthony, 34 points. This round, round 3, makes or breaks men, women. Round 3 makes or breaks men and women. So we would see if our lady or our gentleman or the mixture will carry the day. It is the Science and Technology Challenge. Round 3 is the Science and Technology Challenge. Can we get some silence in the house? Preamble. 1 question will be given to all schools. The question in this round will require contestants to perform a task that will be assessed. The score for this round is 10 points, and this is when you should know that you are reporting on the task that has been given you. So if you don't get the task right, you cannot report well. Are you with me? Contestants will be giving up to 8 minutes. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 minutes to complete the task. Kindly listen to the question. An electrical service design scientist. As an electrical service design scientist, you have been tasked to design a lightning control system for 2 rooms, a bedroom and its bathroom. And the preferences, with the preferences that 1 switch can control both lights in the bedroom and bathroom. 1 switch can control only the lights in the bathroom. You have been given the following: 2 batteries of potential difference labeled L1 and L2, 2 keys labeled K1 and K2, and a resistor labeled R1. Using the circuit diagram given you as a guide, build a proof of concept system using the materials provided. Notes: the L1 represents the lights in the bedroom, and L2 represents the lights in the bathroom. Your task: build the circuits as shown in the circuit diagram. Related questions: turn on key 1 whilst key 2 is off and write your observation. Turn on both keys, that's 1 and 2, and write down your observations. Turn off both key 1 and key 2 and write down your observations. Explain the reasons for the differences or similarities, if any, in your observations. State the energy conversion process in the circuits. Let the action begin.
stars in space are measured in KNUSD?
Light years.
That is correct for 4 points.
81a squared minus 4. Good Shepherd.
Open bracket 9a minus 2, close bracket, open bracket 9a plus 2.
That is correct.
And nutrients to and from my territory. I have OWA's basic.
Cell membrane.
Cell membrane is correct for 3 Amphos.
80.
80 is correct for 1.
The ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. First, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what is being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest, and I'm like, wow, if at grade 5 and 6 a child is able to have all this at the back of their mind and be hands-on, then the future is bright.
Science sets has been the game changer for Solomon Bennett Memorial as a school.
in space are measured in KNUSD?
Light years.
That is correct for 4 points.
81a squared minus 4. Good Shepherd.
Open bracket 9a minus 2, close bracket, open bracket 9a plus 2.
That is correct.
And nutrients to and from my territory. I have OWA's basic.
Cell membrane.
Cell membrane is correct for 3 Amphos.
80.
80 is correct for 1.
The ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. First, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what is being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest. And I'm like, wow, if at grade 5 and 6, a child is able to have all this at the back of their mind and be hands-on, then the future is bright.
Science Set has been the game changer for Solomon Bennett Memorial as a school.
in space are measured in KNUST?
Light years.
That is correct for 4 points.
81a squared minus 4. Good Shepherd.
Open bracket 9a minus 2, close bracket, open bracket 9a plus 2.
That is correct.
And nutrients to and from my territory. I have OWA's basic.
Cell membrane.
Cell membrane is correct for the form. Amphos.
80.
80 is correct for 1.
The ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. First, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what is being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest, and I'm like, wow, if at grade 5 and 6, a child is able to have all this at the back of their mind and be hands-on, then the future is bright.
Science Set has been the game changer for Solomon Bennett Memorial as a school.
In space are measured in KNUST?
Light years.
That is correct for 4 points.
81a squared minus 4. Good Shepherd.
Open bracket 9a minus 2, close bracket, open bracket 9a plus 2.
That is correct.
And nutrients to and from my territory. I have OWA's basic.
Cell membrane.
Cell membrane is correct for the form. Amphos.
80.
80 is correct for 1.
Ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. First, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what is being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest, and I'm like, wow, if at grade 5 and 6 a child is able to have all this at the back of their mind and be hands-on, then the future is bright.
Science sets has been the game changer for Solomon Bennett Memorial as a school.
Sponsors for this section, that's DEX Technologies. So you can see them if you are interested in introducing these practical aspects of physics and other scientific practicals in your schools. We have our DEX outside. Thank you so much, DEX Technologies. Thank you so much. Well. Interesting times. Round 3 brought interesting times. And in this life, you never say it's over until it's over. At the end of the science and technology challenge, we had Christ the King, unable to fix, draw, construct the circuit, and they were unable to answer any question. So unfortunately, Christ the King had 0 over 10. Zero over 10. Next is the Almighty Saint Anthony. Saint Anthony were unable to construct the circuit. And you report from what you construct. They were unable to answer the question since they didn't have it constructed. But they had the last question right, based on the drawing that was done. That states that, that asks that energy conversion process in the circuits. That's the chemical energy, electrical energy, and heat. But unfortunately, they didn't bring the heat. So they get 1 mark out of the 2. So they get 1 over 10. So like I said, in life, it's never over until it's over. Fulfilled their promise to their school. They constructed the circuit excellently. Yes, they deserve a round of applause. They answered their questions so well, with the exception of the 4. That, in as much as is right, you were supposed to state that the key 1 controls both lights because it's connected in series to the cell. Okay? And then the K2 because it's connected in parallel. But you mentioned the bathroom, the bedroom, because it's connected only to this one and it's connected only. But you were supposed to also mention the series and the parallel. You are always supposed to be very scientific with your explanation. So on that note, fulfilled had 9 over 10. 9 over 10. 9 over 10. Excellent. Fulfilled life. You fulfilled your heart's desire in round 3. Before we go to round 4, let us see the cumulative results so far. Interesting. Interesting. At the end of round 3, Christ the King is trailing with 14 points. Fulfilled are running. They are running. They have 16 points. St. Anthony has 35 points. Round 4. Round 4. And round 4 is our last round, and this is the round that can make you cry. I wish you all the best. I wish you smiles instead of tears. Round 4. Preamble. This round is the riddles round. The question will be read out as series of clues. If the question is answered on the first clue, it's 6 points. If answered correctly on the second clue, it's 5 points. On the third is 4 points. On the fourth or any other clue, we are getting 3 points. So, in order to clear all doubts and confusion, when is the first clue, my hand will go up like this. That means 6 points up for grabs. 2, that is 5 points up for grabs. 3, 4, and so on and so forth. Contestants, please listen. You are to press the buzzer before attempting to answer the question. It is very important. Failure to press the buzzer before answering will disqualify you from that question and nullify your answer even if it is correct. Are you with me? And when you press the buzzer, to remember, you have 3 seconds to come up. Round 4, question 1. I am a common measuring instrument used at weather stations. St. Anthony, you are disqualified. I was invented by Leon Battista Albert in 1450. I am derived from the Greek word that means wind. I am Christ the King.
Barometer.
No, please. I am used for several applications, including weather reporting and forecasting. Fulfilled.
Anemometer.
Anemometer. Anemometer. On the 4th clue. Number 2. Number 2. Ready? Are we ready? Good. You may call me a voltaic cell, as do many people. I was born before the first generator was made. I am used in many portable devices as source of power. I am able to create a continuous flow of current until all of my energy is depleted. Christ the King.
Battery.
Battery! Battery, fourth. Battery is the right answer. Question 3. Question 3. Ready? I am not a computing system, but I form long chains of codes. I help children grow. I am a food substance that plays an important role in their cell division and growth. Pepsin and Saint Anthony. Protein! 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 Round 4, question 4. And that is the last question. It is the last question to the end of the contest. Are we ready? Good. In Latin, I am known as bad air. I am found on every continent except for the coldest regions of the world. Not many people know that I can infect humans and animals. Christ the King.
Carbon dioxide.
No. I am a fearful disease. I am transmitted by a female insect. Fulfilled.
Malaria.
Malaria. Malaria. Malaria. Malaria. We are at the end of the competition.
Ideal Solomon Bennett student.
Keenly contested, unpredictable competition. Who carries the day? Is it Fulfilled? Is it Saint Anthony? Yes. Is it our Lord Jesus Christ the King? At the end of the contest, Christ the King had 17 points. Oh, we clap for them. Congratulations. Fulfilled, slow but sure, had 22 points. Almighty Anthony, Saint Anthony, 38 points. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, Saint Anthony, can we get your school's anthem? Anthem, please.
Thank you so much, Saint Anthony of PADUA. Let's give our